is gripping William Ruto's camp. President Uhuru Kenyatta is clearly making strategic moves to deny him the larger Mount Kenya region votes. William Ruto is a top presidential candidate in this country today. And is a top presidential candidate because of the larger Mount Kenya region. And President Uhuru Kenyatta has tried everything possible to lock him out of the larger Mount Kenya region without any success. But President Uhuru Kenyatta has devised, in my considered opinion, a new strategy. Yesterday, there were 3 meetings which took place in the larger Mount Kenya region. There was a meeting in Nyeri. The meeting in Nyeri was attended by 6 governors. It was also attended by Cabinet Secretary Peter Munya and several other members of parliament. So that was the first meeting. That first meeting is one of the most critical meetings in the larger Mount Kenya region. And then there was also another meeting attended by Kiraiti Murungi, the Meru governor, and Justin Muturi. Remember, Justin Muturi was recently coronated as the Mount Kenya spokesperson. Then there was also a third meeting, which was attended by Peter Munya of the PNU. For those who remember the Mbas party, the PNU party national executive meeting. Those 3 meetings are significant, politically speaking. So in my considered opinion, President Uhuru Kenyatta is trying to lock out William Samoei Ruto from the larger Mount Kenya region. And if it's not going to succeed, at least his intention is to try and deny William Samoei Ruto any single vote he can. So his strategy is basically 2. The first strategy is to consolidate the Mount Kenya East. Remember, we have the larger Mount Kenya region. So the Mount Kenya East are feeling that they've been supporting their brothers, the Kikuyu brothers, for a long time. So it's now time for them to be supported. So the president is pushing Justin Muturi to do that, to consolidate that region. Any vote which Muturi is likely to get will be a minus from William Ruto's side. So he's consolidating that region. Then the second thing he's doing is to consolidate the Kikuyu under the banner of a new leadership. And this is the meeting which took place yesterday in Nyeri. And let me just demonstrate to you how this meeting is actually causing panic in William Ruto's camp. Let me read for you update from the Hustler Nation spokesperson, Dennis Itumbi. Dennis Itumbi is saying, Mount Kenya governors Anne Waiguru, Kimemia, Nderitu of Laikipia, Kahiga, that's the Nyeri governor, ETC, CS Munya, Kanini Kega. These are some of the people who attended the Nyeri meeting. All endorse Jimmy Wanjigi and Gideon Moi for president. We wish them well. Now, that tells you that the meeting in Nyeri was actually being followed closely by William Ruto and his team. Let me now take you to another interesting post by Moses Kuria. Then you can also go there and read the comments by yourself. Now, this is what Moses Kuria is saying. Let me just get Moses Kuria good. On his Facebook page, Moses Kuria is saying, you did not speak for displaced Kariobangi. You did not speak for the traders in Nyamakema. You did not speak for our roads, water, electricity. You did not speak for our tea, coffee, milk, rice, mira. You just spoke Kizungu Mingi in royal robes. You didn't hear the cries of our youth. You got devolution billions and got nothing to show for it. Now you congregate in mountain resorts and others spent weeks naked in our shrines. You didn't speak for us when you were sick and dying, and now you purport to speak for us when we are dead. O ye mountain Pharisees, repent. So basically what Moses Kuria is trying to do here, he's talking about the 3 meetings, or basically the main meeting which took place in Nyeri. William Ruto's presidential bid is actually pegged on one thing, the larger Mount Kenya support. And that's why William Ruto is doing everything possible to ensure that come 2022, come what may, is going to win those support. If those support is going to slip, William Ruto's bid is going to be dead. And that's why President Uhuru Kenyatta has been trying so hard to win the support of the larger Mount Kenya region, but without success. Who are some of the key people who attended this meeting? In the Mount Kenya East, there are key players there. There is Kiraitu Murungi. There is the governors from that region, that is Tharaka Nithi governor, Mthiomi Njoku, the Meru governor, Kiraitu Murungi. Then there is the Embu governor, Wambora. Then now you add to these 6 other governors. So they total to around almost 10 governors who are already deciding to pursue their own political path. And their strategy is very simple. If Jubilee is going to win in Kiambaa, and I'm sure William Ruto is going to do everything to block that. If Jubilee is going to win in Kiambaa, then this team is going to start revamping Jubilee Party. If Jubilee Party is going to fail in Kiambaa, then they are going to create a new political party or join another political party. And that's why the PNU party is coming in play. It will not be Jubilee. It will now be a new political party. But what was the objective of this particular meeting? The meeting, in my considered opinion, was convened by none other than President Uhuru Kenyatta. The same one as the meeting which coronated Justin Muturi. And let me just play a bit of politics. Why do you think the name of Jimmy Wanjigi is coming on board? Why do you think the name of Jimmy Wanjigi is coming on board? I need to do a comprehensive video on why Jimmy Wanjigi's name is actually coming on board. Let me preserve that for another video. But what were the objectives of this particular meeting? In my considered opinion, 3 objectives. The first objective is to deny Ruto as many votes as possible. How are they going to achieve this? Create confusion. The Hustler Nation has already peaked in the larger Mount Kenya region. You can't deny that. If elections were to be held today, almost 90% of those supporting President Uhuru Kenyatta will be sent home. And almost 90% of those who support the deputy president are likely to make it. Basically, the DP is controlling the larger Mount Kenya region. But the strategy now is simple. Deny him 1 vote, 2 vote, 3 votes, any vote which he can be denied. And that's why they are doing it in a strategic way. The first thing, go to the larger Mount Kenya East. Go to Mount Kenya East. Intoxicate the minds of the voters in Mount Kenya East that their brothers have always betrayed them. So they are going to get angry. They are going to get bitter. And they are going to support one of their own. And the name Justin Muturi is coming into play. I want to ask you a question. When Justin Muturi was being coronated, why do you think the other governors decided not to attend? And why do you think someone like the Murang'a governor tried to stop or to block it? Why do you think that happened? The idea was to create a perception that the people, the Kikuyu nation, are actually against their brothers from the eastern, from the Mount Kenya East. The West is against the East. And that's good politics. So today as we speak, the Mount Kenya East are in agreement that it is time for them to support one of their own. So that's the first experiment the president and his team are doing. Once they're done with that experiment, then they are now going to the next experiment, which is trying to prop up someone else from the Kikuyu nation, or whether Kikuyu nation can produce someone. Now, the idea is to convince the Kikuyus that 2022 general election, they don't have someone. And they're also well aware that the deputy president might not appoint a Kikuyu as a running mate. That will backfire on Kenyans. So they might decide not to vote for the DP on that account alone. So they are now telling the people of the Kikuyu nation that based on your numbers, you should not be taken lightly. You should be taken seriously. The truth is, BBI is dead. BBI was going to give the Mount Kenya region either prime minister or a running mate. Now it's not there. They are now being told that because it's not there, your votes should not be taken for granted. And that's why anybody who's been following the narrative from the larger Tanga, they are saying that it doesn't really have to. They are saying that it's not a must for one of them to be at leadership because the president is currently the president of the Republic of Kenya, but still is performing. That's why the narrative is being advanced on the ground. So the idea is to deny Ruto any single vote they can. Number two, the objective is that they want to unite the Mount Kenya. And that's what they're saying. It's not going to be about parties. And I keep on asking myself, what really happened to the people of the larger Mount Kenya region? Why were they allowing Ruto to make inroads and then now try to stop him when it's late? The president has been the president of the Republic of Kenya for how many years? 8 years now. During this period, they had the chance and the opportunity to stop the DP. Even after the handshake, these guys never made any move to stop the DP. So now they're talking of unity. I wonder the kind of unity these guys are going to achieve, because Mount Kenya was really united in 2007. Again, Mount Kenya was united in 2013. And again, Mount Kenya was so united in 2017. It's only now when they are not united. But I don't know whether they're going to achieve this kind of unity they are calling on. And number three is the running mate. This meeting are going to push for one thing: running mate based on their numbers. Without a running mate, this group and everything they're doing is not going to work. I am really trying to understand where Peter Kenneth is in the all game plan, where Maina Commander is in the all game plan. Otherwise, that's my take. Let me hear your thoughts. And if you're watching this channel for the first time, take a second or two and click the subscribe button. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day.